Hello and welcome everyone. This is John Person reporting for PA Stock Alerts. It is Tuesday, April 10th. All right, so the markets have demonstrated that follow-through selling, and the question now begs, is this it? We think that based on the fact that we're trapped right at that monthly pivot support, it's the first test of I would say this area of old resistance. It was near the area that the market had a reaction back in March and then took off again. Tops take definitely longer to form than bottom. The question that we want to know is, and we don't have the answer quite yet, is this correction going to continue towards the 1300 to the 1280 area without some type of reactionary rally? And we think the answer to that is we will see a reactionary rally. How high? We'll see what happens if we can get this market back to like the 1380, possibly 1387. Maybe we could be trapped somewhere in a range here as we have later this week, Thursday, Google, and then Friday we have earnings from Wells Fargo, etc. And we open the door up with earnings season. So the key is, will earnings season, support this market or accelerate the downside? Some of the fundamentals, even though we did have growth, it was significantly lower than the market had priced in for the jobs number. But if we get positive readings in the earnings front as far as future guidance, I think that's something that it's going to keep a lot of people at least looking to buy on this break. So we ought to see the bottom pickers come in. There's several sectors that we still like in this market. We're in two of them. Unfortunately, we did get stopped out of our pharmaceutical/biotech holding, which was Human Genome Sciences, with a small loss there. But we are in our position with CenterPoint Energy and Delek Holdings. We also got stopped out of the TBT in the bonds today, so we had a small loss there as well, just under 6%. So here's the deal. We're still very interested in looking at the energy complex. We're still interested in looking on this pullback, and what we're looking for are stocks and sectors that are seasonally strong right now that have already gotten beaten up. And there are plenty of stocks that have gotten beaten up prior to this weekly move. So that's what we're going to be, Tom and I will be focusing on this particular week, and we'll be looking for those positions. Now, we know that it is April. It's April 10th. We know that typically there is a seasonal tendency for the market to sell off for tax-related selling. And the problem is, if you sell stock today on the 10th, will you get your broker check in time to send to the U.S. government if you're paying taxes? So I think that we saw some of the selling originate up in here at this 1400 level, maybe based on that premise, and this could be the tail end or the week longs, those on maybe a margin call. So perhaps we've seen the end of the selling based on that seasonal event, based on today's price action and technicals, based on the fact that we are at predicted persons pivots. That's the blue line. As you can see, the indicator says persons pivots. That's what we're using here, the monthly target support. So the market's still in a bullish trend. We typically see rallies going into May, that seasonal time frame, and I think that we're going to probably see that trend continue. In after hours, because of Alcoa, we saw the S&Ps are already up 2.25 points. So we need to watch to see where we're at. We're not adding anything today because we're running some scans. We're going to be looking for some good performing stocks in a seasonally strong period of time that have a good risk profile that can give us maybe a profit over the next 3 to 5 weeks would be our holding time. So as it is right now, we're holding all positions, no new changes other than the fact that we did get stopped out of Human Genome Sciences, HGSI. So I'll just give you a quick view of that. HGSI, we did get stopped out, and also we got stopped out of TBT as the bonds rallied and did not hold. Bond price rally, that means yield. As price goes up, yield goes down. So the TBT, we're trading the yield longer term. We're still going to be trying out this rounding bottom formation, and so we'll look to see if in time this area holds, and we'll look to maybe establish a new position, but not today. So we give it a little bit of time and a chance, and we have some ideas on stocks and sectors that we're going to get into, and certainly as we see those, we'll send you an email alert. That's all I have for today. And hope you had a great Easter and Passover weekend. Look forward to seeing you on Thursday for the next video update report. Thank you all.